Hey, D Group leaders. My name is Dan Schaefer, and I'm a D Group pastor on the West Little Rock campus. And I want to share with you today 3 resources for you to help your D Group grow spiritually. So, no matter what campus you're from, whether it's Benton, Cabot, Midtown, West Little Rock, or Espanola, you can use these 3 resources to help your D Group grow. Now, the thing that you're going to want to know is our D Group Leader webpage. And I'm going to share my screen here with you so you can see this. Um, First thing you're going to do is open a browser here, just like this. And what you're going to want to remember is our fellowship website, www.fellowshipar.com. Now, here's the key: just slash D group leader. So this webpage is for you, fellowshipar.com/D-group-leader, and you're going to find a ton of resources here on this page just for you as a D group leader. So let me hit enter and we'll go there, and I want to show you a few of these resources. You're going to see this big old thing pop up here just to remind you of the purpose of why we do D groups, why we're leading D groups together. We want to build relationships, we want to grow spiritually, and we want to live on mission in our D groups. So the first resource I want to show you, you just scroll down just a little bit, you can see our current sermon series discussion curriculum. Now, every week we email you on Thursdays about 2 o'clock in the afternoon the sermon curriculum, or the sermon discussion curriculum for that coming Sunday. And sometimes you get that email. Sometimes for some reason you may not get that email, or may get lost, or you may not be able to find it for Sunday when you're meeting with your D group. And I want you to know that it is right here. You can see right here, you can click on these PDFs and it's already right here on this webpage. So if you can't find the email for some reason, just click on here and you'll have the sermon discussion curriculum. This one's from last week. We'll have the new stuff coming up, and it will be posted here Thursday or Friday this coming week. So you can find all of that right there under the current series discussions here. And so that's the first tool that I want you guys to know and to have. Now, another question that we get often as D group pastors is, do we have to do this sermon discussion? Do we have to follow along with the series that our church is preaching through with our D groups? And there's a simple answer to that. No, you do not have to do the sermon discussion. We trust you. We want to trust you as D group leaders to lead your group in the way that God needs to grow your group. You know your D group better than we do as a pastors, because you're the D group leader. And so we trust you to look for materials, look for resources, look for studies that are going to help your group and meet them right where they're at. Now, we have a tool to help you guys with this, and this is the second resource on this page that I want to show you. Under the Growing Spiritually here, we have the Spring 2021 curriculum recommendations. And if you click this, you can see all kinds of recommendations from our team across the campuses that of different studies, different Bible studies or curriculum that you can use in your D group. You see things from books of the Bible, serving and mission, life topics, marriage. We've got parenting studies. We've got studies for women, studies for men, and college and young adults. And if you click on any one of these, it will take you to that resource on Amazon, or it'll take you to that resource on Right Now Media or something like that, to be able to help you find a study that will work great for your group. So this is the second tool we want you to know about, these curriculum recommendations. Now, you can still study things that aren't even on that curriculum recommendations. What we'd ask is that you get with your D group pastor or your campus pastor and just talk to them about the resource that you're looking at, the Bible study or the book that you're looking at, and see, is this going to fit? This is kind of where we feel like God is leading us. And we want to give you guys freedom to do that. Now, the third resource that I want to show you guys today, you heard me mention Right Now Media. Right Now Media is a resource for everybody in our church. Everybody has free access to Right Now Media. If you attend Fellowship Bible Church, you want to have access to Right Now Media. Now, D group leaders, you can have access. Everybody in your group can have access to Right Now Media. And if you don't have access to Right Now Media, I want you to come down here on this D group leader webpage, fellowshipar.com/D group leader, and there's a little button right here that says sign up for Right Now Media. And it'll take you to the sign up page for Fellowship Bible Church, where you can sign up and access your own account within Right Now Media. Now, some of you may be saying, what is Right Now Media? And I'm glad that you asked. Let me give you just a little bit of a tour here. When you log in into your account with Right Now Media, this is what you see. This is a database. This is a storehouse of all kinds of different Christian Bible studies. Um, on the top here, you can see current studies that are scrolling across. Some really good studies here. As you scroll down, you see tons more studies about newly added Bible studies that Right Now Media is adding. Some of their books of the Bible series that they're doing. Some of the popular Bible studies that they have available. Responding to crisis. Some of these are big right now with overcoming anxiety and walking with God in a pandemic. You'll want to check some of those out. Also on Right Now Media here, there's a really good page that you want to look at. It's over here on the left, Fellowship Bible Church. We have our own page here of recommendations for you guys as D group leaders and for those who attend fellowship. So if you click on that, you can see some of the top studies that we're recommending right now. And we pick studies that are going to work for you in this series that we're studying as a church, or just kind of what's going on in our culture. So here, let me show you a little bit. I'm going to pick up this Building a Better Marriage by the McClellans, just to give you an idea of what Right Now Media is. Check this out.
Hey friends, Earl and Onika here. We want to encourage you, jump in on this marriage study. We think it's going to take your marriage from where it is to the next level.
We believe in marriages. We're passionate about marriages, and we want to watch your marriage be all that God has called it to be.
You need to know He has a dream, He has a destiny for your marriage, and we're going to walk through that. What's God's idea for marriage? How can you help your spouse become all that God has called them to be? How can you walk with the type of humility and love and care that your spouse needs? We think this is going to be good for you. I know it was good for us. We can't wait to do this study with you.
All right, there you get just a little bit of a taste of what some of these studies look like. Also underneath Fellowship's page here, if you click that Fellowship Bible Church on the left, you're going to see some videos from Fellowship, some videos that we've made as a church that we posted here for you guys to take a look at right on Right Now Media. All right, so those are the three resources. We have the sermon discussion curriculum on our website. We have the recommendations for other curriculum, and we have access to Right Now Media. All three of these resources are going to be valuable tools to you as D group leaders. Well, I look forward to talking with you guys next time.